Hello, today I'll be giving a persuasive speech on should school start later in the morning. My name is Louise Smith, and I feel that school should start early in the morning. Who wants to wake up early in the morning? I know I have a hard time. Even if I do start, go to bed early, I still feel draggy some mornings. So I feel like, if you get a couple more minutes or a couple of more, hours or hour or so, that hour or so will do you any justice, some justice. I know that you're supposed to have 8 hours of rest every night, but sometimes it's hard to fulfill the whole 8 hours. Now I have 4 children, and they drags in the morning. They drags, even though if they go to bed on time, I try to make them go to bed by 10. So, from 10 to 6, that's 8 hours. But they have to get up around about 6 o'clock, by 6 or 6:30, so to start their day. And when they do this, I normally help them get ready. I make sure that they prepare their school clothes the night before. I make sure that they take their bath the night before. And I make sure that they get up in enough time to eat a little something before they go to school. I know that they serve them breakfast in the morning, but I still like for them to, eat a little something before they go to school. My youngest son, he's 12, and he's active, very active. He likes to play sports. He likes to he likes school, but it's just the the part about getting up in the morning. I mean, he's out for the summer right now. They're out for the summer, and he is ready to go back to school. He's always asking me, Mom, when is school gonna start? How much longer we have now before school starts? So I think that if they could sleep in a little while longer, that'll be helpful for them. That'll give them enough time to refresh their mind, to get their body going, to make sure that they are well rested. I know that when I was going to school, I know I had a hard time getting up, because we had so many chores when I was coming up. I'm 40, and we had so many chores coming up. I mean, when we get out of school, we do our homework, we eat, we wash the dishes, do our chores, we iron our clothes. I mean, if it was my day to wash all the clothes for that week, it was my day, so I had to do that. If it was my day to rake the yard, those wild chores. It wasn't like on the weekend. The children now, they have chores. They wait till the weekend to do their chores. No, we had chores every day, every day. And with that being said, I think that it would be, beneficial. Right now, this is a topic that I want to discuss, because I'm from Vicksburg, Mississippi, and right now, the county that I live in, Warren County, they are adjusting their time for the school year 2014-2015, and the elementary will be going to school earlier, and the junior high school will be going to school later. Elementary will have to be at school at 7:25, whereas the high school and junior high will have to be at school at 8:15. So um, it's I think it's I don't know if it'll be beneficial for the elementary kids, because they are kind of neglected when it comes to getting up in the morning. So I would feel as if that, I wouldn't say it's a win-win situation, but I think that it would be kind of backwards to say, because the high school, they're used to getting up, and they're more refreshed and more. they're more determined than the elementary children, because they really don't know the importance of education right now. But the older that they get, they will learn. And I feel that you know with the elementary, they don't have the say so of getting up. It's mandatory, because we as parents, we demand them to get up. Don't get me wrong, I know we have to do the same thing with the junior high and high school, but they're more, I mean, they're not so reluctant. Because they feel a reason to get up and go to school. They know that they have to learn and get their education, so they feel that it's mandatory. And with that being said, with the schools nowadays, we have so many teachers that are traveling long distance to teach at a school, and that would mean that the staff, as well as the whole school staff, will have to get up early. And with teachers having so much to do, lesson plans, and to prepare for the next day and everything, that means that they'll have to go to bed much earlier and get up in the morning much earlier, which will kind of, I think, will be a conflict, especially if you have over an hour drive. Because in Vicksburg, Mississippi, we have teachers that um, travel 50 miles to teach at our schools. So, with that being said, I think that it would be beneficial if every school would have the same time frame. If it's 8 o'clock, let it be 8 o'clock for everyone. Let it be 8 o'clock for all the schools. If it's 7 o'clock, let it be 7 o'clock for all the schools. I don't think because elementary or high school or junior high or preschool, I don't feel like they should have a set time. I feel like everyone should be able to go to school and arrive on time. And even though I understand that the bus drivers now, it'll be different for the bus driver, because they'll have to pick up everyone and make sure that they get to school on time. But as far as the staff, the teachers, the custodians, the cafeteria workers, of course, they'll have to get up early.